You ever woke up in the morning after a long night of dreaming, thinking like, wow, that was weird, or fun, or amazing, or all these other adjectives? Or maybe a little upset because you're having a good time flying around town or at an amusement park or something, and you get woken up by an alarm clock yelling at you, telling you to get to public speaking class, right? Well, this is what we call a dream. The International Association for the Study of Dreams reports that everyone does in fact dream, and it primarily happens during REM sleep. A dream is something that everybody has and is essential to them to help understand what really goes on inside their mind. As a preview, first I'm going to inform you about the reasons why we have dreams, and then I'm going to inform you about the meaning and the purpose of them. And lastly, I'll fill you in on some interesting facts that we can all kind of relate to. So let's start off by discussing the reasons why we have dreams. There's several different reasons. They come from the part of our brain known as the unconscious. In the book Parker's Complete Book of Dreams, written by Julie and Derek Parker and published in 1995, Sigmund Freud states that they're a result of our repression of certain desires. Desires that, if we would actually do, it would appall us. They're really events and actions that we wish we would do, but we don't have the nerves to do in our life. During normal dreaming, you don't have any control of your thoughts or your expressions. You ever sometimes have a dream and it's really, really weird, but while you're dreaming, you believe it and it makes sense and everything, and the next day you think about it and you're like, how did I even believe that? It's really weird, doesn't make any sense. Well, the reason is because your frontal cortex lobe is shut down, and it controls your motor function, your problem solving, your judgment, impulse control, and social and sexual behavior. So probably the judgment part is why you believe it, and it's really weird. People often wonder what dreams mean, which is my next topic. What do all these dreams we have mean? The meaning of our dreams is simplistic, but sometimes we have trouble understanding them. It's probably because they take shape in symbols and they're vague often, almost in code. They don't like directly tell you what they're trying to say. They're more of a hinting, beating around the bush, I guess you'd say. The Secret Language of Dreams, written by David Fontana and published in 1994, claims that to understand what a dream is trying to convey, you must pay close attention to detail of everything included. It may seem hard to do because you're not in control of your dream, but it still is possible. It just takes practice. You have to consider the atmosphere, the mood, the color, and the overall feeling of the dream. Another thing that burdens people is recurring dreams. I don't think maybe you have recurring dreams, but their meaning is interestingfacts.org interprets this to be a problem or situation that you have either avoided to confront or something that keeps recurring in your life. The best way to get rid of these is to actually resolve the issue that's bothering you rather than just push it aside to ignore it. Are you in your own dreams? Most of the time, the person that is dreaming is in their dreams. Sometimes you may take the shape of a different person or a different form, object, or something, but most of the time you're in your own dreams. The book Your Dream Interpreter, written by Tony Crisp and published in 2005, states that the main purpose of your dreams are to help you with or confront a situation that you may not feel comfortable with while awake. So now that we've discussed the why and the what about dreams, let's talk about some additional things that we can all relate to, or most of us can relate to. Some interesting facts. It's normal not to remember what was in your dream, what your dream was about, or even the fact that you had a dream. That happens to a lot of people. Sometimes the next day after you dream, throughout the day, someone will say a word, or you'll see somebody or something, and they'll kind of trigger something in your head. You're like, oh, I had a dream about that. So that's normal. You can help improve your dream memory by telling yourself before you go to sleep that you want to remember your dream the next day. So you kind of train yourself, and the next day you're more likely to remember it. Another thing is pretty cool. It's called lucid dreaming. You can actually take control of your dream. According to Teach Yourself the Dream, a practical guide to unleashing the power of the subconscious mind, written by David Fontana and published in 1997, lucid dreaming is dreaming while being aware of it, which allows you to take control of it and manipulate it in any which way you want. So that's why with Superman, you can be Superman, you can be whatever you want, or you can do anything. Another thing that's common, nightmares. I'm sure you've all had nightmares before. They're not that fun. Nightmare Encyclopedia, written by Kristen Daly and published in 2008, says that nightmares are common in adults, but they're much more common in children, and they're more common in kind and trustworthy people. They're caused by stress, emotional difficulties, and traumatic experiences. Another thing that's common is when you're in stage 1 sleep, right there. Your first one sleep, you feel as if you're actually falling through the sky. Top of any of you guys. That's actually not a dream. It's called a hypnagogic hallucination. But I just thought I'd throw it in here because it's kind of interesting. It happens to a lot of people. Okay, so as a recap, I first informed you about the reasons to why we have dreams, and then the meaning, the purpose of our dreams, and then I shared some facts about dreams that we can all kind of relate to. Now after you dream, or you awaken from a long night of dreaming, hope you understand it more, and you have more insight as to what you're trying to tell yourself. Don't let the bed bugs bite, sweet dreams.